Welcome to another episode of Healing the Inner Child. I'm really glad you are here. In this episode, I'll be talking about this feeling of numbness I've been experiencing lately and why I might be feeling this way. Maybe you felt something like this before, or maybe you're feeling it right now. In the last couple of months, I've been feeling really numb. So I've been doing a lot of inward digging to try and understand why. Honestly, it's hard to really narrow it down. I feel like it's a mix of things throughout my life that has led me here. Firstly, I think it started in my adolescence through my teenage years. Living in a broken home with an alcoholic father who was abusive mentally and physically really forced me to go numb so that I would no longer feel pain. I used it as a coping mechanism. Whenever he was home, I felt like I always needed to have my guard up, walking on eggshells, almost like I was in survival mode. Especially if he was drinking, which was all the time he was home. I was tired of crying. I was tired of hurting. I was just tired of being in such a violent home where my family and I were treated like shit by the person who was supposed to make us feel safe. Instead, I was always anxious. I never felt safe. I always wished I could just run away from home. And in a way, going numb felt like the only way I could escape. I think that led me to be cold when I was in the relationship with my kid's mom. I tried my best to show love, but it was hard for me to show affection. I was often distant even when we were in the same room because I was too busy in my head. Ultimately, I was never able to fully let my guard down. I didn't do the work to break down the wall I had built growing up. And now, I don't know if I can fully put my guard down. There are only a select few people in my life I feel I can be vulnerable with. Two of them being my kids. With them, my heart feels warmth, love, and care. But when it comes to a romantic relationship, I'm not sure if I can or even want to try again right now. I feel like I still have more work to do on myself. I'm learning a lot about who Juan is, and that's helping me find peace in life. The times I notice numbness the most are when I'm out and about and see attractive women. I notice them, I acknowledge their beauty, but I feel like I should want to flirt or connect, and there's just nothing there. Another example is when I'm driving and a car next to me is playing a romantic song. It doesn't matter the genre. I feel nothing from it. The words don't connect. It honestly sounds like a Hollywood or Disney type fantasy to me. It doesn't trigger any emotion. Almost like I'm dead inside. So yeah, sometimes my heart feels cold, and the thought of being in a romantic relationship again is a big no for me right now. I'm not going to set any deadlines either. I'm actually okay with where I'm at. I'm happy being in solitude. It's peaceful. Well, except when my kids are home. I know I'm not the only one who's experienced something like this. Or maybe you're going through it right now and slowly finding your way out of that shell. I wish you peace and tranquility. Until next time, take care.